Hey guys, this video is going to be an update / revision to my EDC or my everyday carry system using an item that I recently picked up. And what this is, it's the Maxpedition 3x5 notebook cover. And what this was originally intended for was a cover or a holder for a 3x5 top spiral bound notebook such as we have here. And as you can see, it would fit one of these perfectly, covers it just right. And also has some additional holders for pens, pencils on the outside, a small Velcro patch for a morale patch or other smaller patch on the front. And it does have two zippers using paracord for the zipper pulls. And then on the inside we have a pocket for the notebook or the back cover of the notebook. You could slide this right in that pocket like so. We also have a couple of elastic loops, kind of a large, small, and medium for pens, pencils, or other items. And then we have a pocket on the opposing side for whatever you might fit in there. So real simple little item, real basic, but it definitely gets the job done. And the reason that I bought this myself was actually to consolidate some items in my EDC and kind of get them all in one place. Not only just to have them kind of in a fixed position. I noticed that a couple items in my pocket were kind of shifting around and riding uncomfortably, but it's also going to make it easier and quicker to either remove or insert items into my pants pockets at the end of the day if I'm changing pants or what have you. And I'm going to kind of explain what I'm going to be carrying in this, as well as maybe give some other options for carry. Now, this is originally intended, like I said, for a 3x5 spiral-bound notebook, but it can carry other types of notebooks as well, like the one I duct taped the cover on. It's a side-bound notebook. This actually fits just right in there, although it is a little bit wider than the 3x5. I also have this side-bound composition book, similar to this one, but slightly different sized. It fits in there pretty nice as well. So those are just a couple more options. And just to give you a real quick size reference, it's very similar in size to my THE Wallet Junior, which I've been carrying around. Footprint's pretty much the same. And the thickness, not a whole lot different, as you could see. So rides very comfortably in the back pocket, which is where I carry mine, and kind of evens things out while carrying this as well in my opposing pocket. But just to go over what's on the inside real quick, these are just some of the items I've had in my EDC already, plus some minor modifications. We have the mini Bic, not that I smoke, but it's good to have fire if you need it. Got a little bit of Gorilla Tape wrapped around there. For use either as a fire starter or just as kind of a grip aid for this. Also, if you just need a small piece of duct tape, it comes in handy. On the same side, we have a Zebra F301 pen, fine point, pretty cheap pen, but a very nice pen nonetheless. And instead of the 3x5 notebook, which I found was a little bit bulky with all this other stuff in here, I actually put a very thin Moleskine pocket notebook in here. And just to give you a quick size comparison, it's got a smaller footprint and quite a bit thinner as well, less than half the thickness. But still gives me adequate paper if I need to write things down, and will serve just as well of a purpose as the spiral bound. So that's that. On this top side, we have my Victorinox Soldier, which I may swap out for one with a toothpick and tweezers, as well as a couple more tools. Haven't decided yet, but that's in there for now. We also have a folding Lockpick Set made by Southord. I believe this has 4 picks that fold out, as well as a key extractor and a built-in tensioning wrench. Very handy little tool if you ever lose a key or need to get into maybe a filing cabinet or another lock. I actually used this just the other day for that particular purpose. at work we had lost a key to a filing cabinet, and this worked very well, very easily. Now, I don't advocate illegal usage of this, of course, but if you do have any illegal purposes where you need to get into a lock, this works very well. One of the last things I have in here, just a couple AA batteries for my 4.7's Quark AA squared. I use this light every day at work, every day at home, and I really don't want to be without spare batteries if this thing should give out on me when I need it most. So I'm actually going to start carrying a couple spares with me. Ideally these would be lithium, as they're lighter and work a little better, but this is what I have for now. This is what I'm going to carry. Now last, what we have in here, just a couple of Band-Aids. Nothing too brand specific, just some waterproof, latex free. And, you know, just in case, small cuts, small abrasions. You never know. For the amount of space these take up, it's really kind of foolish not to have them. Now, as far as things I may add to this, you could easily maybe wrap some duct tape around a business card just to have a little bit more than this would offer. Something thin like that. You could put maybe a couple extra bucks in here just for an emergency, maybe a $20 bill or something. And really just anything small, thin, light, that's not going to load this out too much more or make it more uncomfortable to carry would be a good idea. I'm still kind of thinking of things I might want to put in here, but I'm really liking how this consolidates everything for me. And as far as the quality, it's good quality, comfortable, and I think this is going to do the job just fine. So pretty happy with this. This is my first Maxpedition product. I typically shy away from them due to their price point. This was actually only about, I think, $12 to $15 shipped to my door. So really not that bad at all. I think they are a little bit overpriced on a lot of their other gear in comparison to some comparable quality I've seen elsewhere. But they do make some good stuff. They're a good company with a lot of options, the 3x5 notebook cover being one of them. So definitely recommend this, even as kind of a small EDC carrier, not even just for notebooks and pens. You could definitely put quite a bit of things in here, have a small pocket organizer, and something that'll serve you well. So that's just kind of a quick overview of a recent revision I made. We're still kind of on a trial basis here, but so far I'm really liking this. I'll carry it for a few more days and see if I want to continue. But so far I really like how this is working out. And I may add a few more things to it, I may not. But I just wanted to make this quick video kind of showing you guys what I did and maybe give you some ideas for your own EDC. So that's that. Maxpedition 3x5 notebook holder. Again, not necessarily holding a 3x5 notebook, but we do have that option if we need it, whether we want a side bound or this top bound. Works very well. So that's that. Appreciate the views, guys, and I'll talk to you later.